It's your favorite DC, Maryland, and Virginia realtor, Ronnie, and I'm here to actually explain to you what exactly is going on in the housing market currently. So as you can see at this article that I have up, Redfin actually has produced an article that says, housing market update. Balance is returning to the housing market as competition eases. And that pretty much sums up what is going on in the DC, Maryland, and Virginia market. As you can see, the sub headline says, home buyers are getting some relief as sellers slash their prices at a record rate and mortgage rates drop following months of increases. This is the definition of what is going on in the DC, Maryland, and Virginia market. Now let me further explain. There are three market conditions. You have the seller's market, which is what we were just in during the pandemic. You have the buyer's market, which is what we are in right now. And then you have a neutral market when there are enough sellers to match the amount of buyers. So currently, there aren't enough buyers in the market to go after all of the homes that are on sale currently in the DC, Maryland, and Virginia market. So what you see is a lot of sellers slashing their prices to entice buyers to make offers. Fewer people search for homes for sale on Google. Searching during the week ending July 2nd, we're down 2% from a year earlier. Another indicator that they have is the Redfin Home Buyers Index, which is when people request home tours. That is down 15%. And the other leading indicator they are using is down 14%, which is from showing time, which is what us real estate agents and realtors use to access the homes to help our buyers see the actual homes. A lot of buyers have left the market, some because they were tired because they were looking during the pandemic, and you have some that were priced out because the interest rates increased. However, things have changed. There are now more sellers than there are buyers. So this is a buyer's market. And it's having a different effect or an opposite effect of what we saw during the pandemic. Sellers are slashing prices. In addition to that, sellers are also giving seller concessions or seller help. So for example, if you have to make a down payment and pay your closing costs, some of these sellers will actually contribute or pay for your closing costs by offering 3% or 4% seller help. So if you are a buyer, this is actually in your favor currently in the market. And this is the best time to buy. Now, I know a lot of people think that the interest rates are high when they actually aren't. 3% interest rates on a mortgage was actually once in a lifetime type of deal. But currently, 5, 6, and 7% are average interest rates. That's the range that they were in before the pandemic. And now that's where we are, after or pretty much at the end of this pandemic, although it's still kind of going on, but 5, 6, and 7% are average interest rates. I've been buying homes for almost 10 years, and I have never seen interest rates above 5, 6, and 7 or below 5, 6, and 7, other than what has happened in the pandemic when the money was pretty much, when the money was cheap. So this is average. If you're someone that actually has any questions or needs help, feel free to contact me at the number below. You can also send me an email. I'm always willing to help, future homeowners or current homeowners with any real estate related decisions. And I'll put the link to this Redfin article in the description for you to read. When you're watching the news or you're looking on social media or the newspaper, it may sound like either the market is going to crash or that the home prices are going crazy. But when you're actually, out here and taking part in the market, it is actually the opposite in the DC, Maryland, and Virginia market. We are seeing a softening of the housing market, and the prices are slightly coming down, and we're moving into what is called a correction. And a correction is when you go from a seller's market into a buyer's market. So I hope this was helpful and will help you, with your decision on whether you want to move forward with buying a home or not. And feel free to reach out to me if you have any questions. Thank you.